Welcome to Timeless Audiobook, The Life of Chuck by Stephen King. The Life of Chuck is one of Stephen King's most unique and thought-provoking stories, a tale that unfolds in reverse and explores life, death, memory, and the strange beauty hidden in ordinary existence. King weaves a narrative that challenges perception, leaving readers to reflect on the meaning of life itself. It is a hauntingly beautiful exploration of human experience, the fragility of time, and the quiet yet extraordinary journey of one man named Chuck. The story begins in a world on the brink of collapse. The sky is cracking like glass. Billboards everywhere display the face of a smiling middle-aged man with the words, "Charles Krantz, 39 great years, thanks Chuck," plastered beneath it. The world seems to be literally falling apart. Cities are crumbling, the stars are vanishing, and nature is breaking down. People are confused, frightened, desperate. Yet amidst the chaos, the image of Chuck's smiling face appears everywhere, but no one seems to understand why. As the world deteriorates, news reports suggest time is unraveling, or perhaps reality itself is ceasing to exist. The atmosphere is eerie. Streets grow silent, birds fall from the sky, and everyone knows something is deeply wrong. The mysterious presence of Chuck's image grows more unsettling. Who is this man, and why is his name tied to the very fabric of existence? The narrative then moves backward, like peeling away layers of a memory. The second act brings readers to Chuck's final days alive. Charles Krantz, or Chuck, is an ordinary man living in Boston, battling a terminal brain tumor. Despite his illness, Chuck finds joy in small moments. He dances on his rooftop, he shares laughter with his wife Felicia, he cherishes the brief fragments of life remaining. To him, the story focuses on these fleeting, beautiful moments: the sunsets, the music, the quiet reflection of a man nearing his end. Chuck's presence in the world is revealed to be more profound than anyone realizes. As the narrative rewinds further, readers witness Chuck's childhood, the roots of his life experiences that shaped him into the man the world unconsciously mourns. We see young Chuck living with his grandparents in a big old house, a place filled with hidden rooms, mysterious corners, and echoes of the past. A key part of Chuck's childhood revolves around a room in the attic, a forbidden space his grandfather warns him never to enter. But curiosity gets the better of young Chuck, and he discovers the attic holds a peculiar secret. A vision of an older version of himself dancing alone, listening to music, lost in his own world. The image is surreal, haunting, yet deeply symbolic. It represents the cycle of life, the inevitability of aging, and the inescapable reflection of one's future self. Through these layered moments, King constructs a puzzle-like narrative that asks readers to piece together the meaning of Chuck's life. His existence is not merely about one man, but a metaphor for the universe itself. The crumbling world in the opening act symbolizes Chuck's death. The unraveling of reality mirrors his final breaths, the breakdown of stars and sky, reflecting the shutting down of his body and mind. The beauty of the life of Chuck lies in its quiet, profound examination of mortality. King paints life not as a linear tale, but as a mosaic of moments that define who we are and what we leave behind. Chuck's life was not filled with fame or grand achievements. He was an ordinary man, yet his essence, his memories, his quiet joys were significant enough to hold the world together. The narrative explores how every human life ripples outward, touching others in ways unseen. Chuck's smile, his generosity, his simple appreciation for life all become cosmic threads woven into reality itself. His passing symbolizes the collapse of those threads, the slow fading of light and time. King masterfully plays with structure and time, bending the rules of storytelling to emphasize how memory and existence intertwine. The backward journey from apocalypse to childhood reflects how death makes us reevaluate life, tracing backward to what truly matters: love, connection, the fleeting moments of happiness that define us. Felicia, Chuck's wife, stands as a symbol of enduring love. She remains by his side through sickness and sorrow, her presence grounding him amidst the uncertainty of his final days. Their relationship, though ordinary, carries immense emotional weight, highlighting how love infuses life with meaning even in its quietest, most fragile moments. The life of Chuck also examines the idea of legacy, not through fame or accomplishment, but through presence, kindness, and the energy we bring into the world. Chuck was not a celebrity or a hero yet. His life subtly supported reality's structure. When he passes, the world itself cracks, and fades, reflecting how every individual contributes to the collective experience of existence. The imagery King employs is both surreal and intimate. The cracking sky, the disappearing stars, the smiling billboards evoke an eerie end-of-days atmosphere. Yet the focus remains on deeply human experiences: a dance on a rooftop, a shared laugh, a child's exploration of a forbidden room. These small yet profound details elevate the story from mere dystopian fiction to a philosophical meditation on life itself. As the story rewinds further, the lines between memory, dream, and reality blur. Chuck's youthful curiosity, his confrontation with the older version of himself in the attic reveal the inescapable loop of existence. We are born, we grow, we age, and eventually we return to the unknown from which we came. The attic becomes a metaphor for the hidden aspects of life, the parts we fear yet must confront. The realization that time is finite and the end is inevitable. The life of Chuck is ultimately a love letter to life's quiet moments. King strips away grand narratives to focus on the small yet essential details that construct our reality: the morning coffee, the city skyline at dusk, the rhythm of music drifting through a window. All these fragments form the mosaic of existence. King's writing in this story is deeply introspective, more lyrical than terrifying, though an undercurrent of existential dread permeates the narrative. It's a story that resonates long after the final page, reminding readers of their mortality, yet also urging them to embrace the beauty of their lives. While they can, the life of Chuck challenges readers to reconsider how they view time. It suggests that existence is not confined to straight lines, but rather a series of interconnected moments looping back on themselves. Memory plays tricks, reality bends, yet at the heart of it all is the simple truth that life is fragile, fleeting, and worthy of reverence. King's portrayal of the world unraveling as Chuck dies evokes both melancholy and awe. The idea that reality is tied to individual consciousness reflects a philosophical notion that perception shapes existence. Chuck's life, while ordinary, held immense, unseen significance. His smile, his presence, his quiet joys all sustained a fragile cosmic balance. The narrative cleverly avoids explicit explanations. Instead, it invites readers to interpret the meaning for themselves. Was the world literally dependent on Chuck's life? Was it a metaphor for the personal universe each of us inhabits that fades when we pass? Or was it a surreal exploration of consciousness, memory, and the thin line between life and death? Stephen King crafts the life of Chuck as a puzzle, an emotional journey that defies conventional structure. The backward storytelling emphasizes reflection, how the end makes us reevaluate the beginning. It's a poignant reminder that life's worth is not measured in monumental achievements, but in the everyday moments that form our personal narrative. The story's haunting conclusion arrives at the beginning of Chuck's life as a young boy staring into the attic, encountering the older version of himself dancing alone. It encapsulates the cycle of existence. He is at once a child filled with wonder and an aging man reflecting on his past. The attic becomes a liminal space between time stages of life and the unknowable future. And the end, the life of Chuck is not about dystopia or cosmic horror, but about the simple, undeniable truth of human existence. We live, we love, we age, and we fade, yet within that fading is beauty. The memories we create, the connections we forge, the quiet moments that define who we are. King strips away the noise to reveal the essence of being human, reminding readers to cherish the present, for it is as fleeting as it is profound. Stephen King's The Life of Chuck stands as a testament to his ability to transcend genre, crafting a narrative that blends speculative fiction with philosophical reflection. It invites listeners and readers alike to pause, to look inward, and to appreciate the miracle of ordinary life, even in the face of inevitable death. It's not a story designed to scare, but one that lingers quietly, urging us to live fully, love deeply, and find meaning in the seemingly mundane moments that weave the fabric of our lives.